Greetings, fellow quilters. It's Karen from Redbird Quilt Co. I wanted to share a little bit about how I stitched the grid pattern on this cute little gridded orange peel quilting. And I'm going to show here on a piece of paper that I started out by marking a gridded pattern on my fabric sample. I marked the grid on point so that instead of having the design look square like this, I actually have it positioned so it's on point. So you do that by making your marks at a 45-degree angle to the right angle of your actual quilt top. You can mark these grid patterns several different ways, and I wanted to share a couple of tools here with you. This is a Hera marker by Clover. You can pick up this piece of hard plastic at any shop that sells Clover supplies. And what you do with a Hera marker is you actually crease the fabric with it. You can use a ruler as your guide, and then go with the Hera marker right against the ruler, pressing, giving it a good amount of pressure to press a crease into your fabric. That's one way of marking a quilt top with a straight line without actually putting any chemicals or any marks, physical marks on your quilt top. So a Hera marker is a great way to go. I often recommend that because it'll work on almost any sort of fabric, any color. Another option would be using this air and water soluble pen, a purple pen. It'll come out over time just by with air, or you can take it out immediately by using water. Another option is a water erasable, a blue marking pen. That works as well. I usually just use a Q-tip or a spray bottle to get those marks out. So on this piece of paper, I just wanted to show you that I start in the upper right hand corner with my walking foot on. You could actually also use the width of your walking foot potentially to determine your grid pattern. So start here in the upper right hand corner and take a couple lock stitches and then travel down one of the lines, lock stitch again at the other end, pick up your needle and your foot and jump over to the next line and go back in the opposite direction. And then follow that same pattern all the way through the one axis of your grid. It's important to go back and forth and not just in one direction, so as to avoid pressing your fabric, having it skew in a certain direction. So it's very important to go back and forth, back and forth. When you get done with your one axis, you can just pick up your foot and start working on the opposite axis. Go down one direction, lock stitch, jump, go down another direction. I guess it's important to point out that you can also do this with a free motion foot by just using a ruler, an acrylic ruler and a ruler foot, and using free motion quilting actually stitch the same straight grid. So I'll be back in a few to show you how the continuous curve quilting went, and I appreciate you stopping by. It's Karen from Redbird Quilt Co. Have a great day.